Why love your neighbor? Why teach this seminar? Why should we love our neighbors? Let me tell a story that will help answer these questions. In 1996, an Ethiopian airliner took off from Addis Ababa airport headed for Nairobi, but it never reached. It was hijacked and crashed in the Indian Ocean off the Comoros Island. My husband and I were living in Kenya at the time, and I had a close friend who had a relative who was on that flight. And I heard the following story from this friend of mine. We'll call him Mr. Shaw. I've forgotten his real name at this point in time. The Kenyan newspaper, some people actually survived that crash and were rescued. The Kenyan newspaper mistakenly reported our friend Mr. Shaw as being among the survivors. So Mr. Shaw's brothers flew to the Comoros with their hopes up, expecting to meet their brother there. They searched among the survivors, but they did not find him. Then they began the grim task of searching among the dead bodies to look at them and see if they could identify their brother. But they did not find him there either. Confused, they flew back to Kenya. They went into the temple of their goddess and asked for an oracle. They asked the priest to bring them the answer, "Where is our brother?" The priest came back with the message that your brother did survive the crash, but due to the trauma, he's wandering around the island. He doesn't know who he is. So hopes up again. The brothers flew to the Comoros and again searched for their brother, but they did not find him. Finally, 2 weeks later, after the original crash, the last bit of wreckage was brought in from the ocean. And in that bit of wreckage were the last two bodies of passengers, and one of them was Mr. Shaw. That was not a very trustworthy goddess, was it? You know, our Hindu friends may look most of the time like they are very satisfied with their religion, and it's maybe even looks like a beautiful religion in some ways. But when needs arise, they are harassed and helpless. They do not have gods who really help them. They need our compassion, not our condemnation. They need Jesus Christ.